My brothers and sisters, I want to work for you for just a moment on the topic of, have you had enough? See, it's not always the big issues that topple us. It's the little issues that build up and bring us down. The Song of Solomon, chapter 2, verses 15, tells us that it's the little foxes that ruin the grapevine. See, foxes eat grapes, and when you let them in the vineyard, the harvest has great potential for ruin. Much like little foxes, if we let little problems continue to build, they not only can, but they will add up and cause big problems and rob us of our harvest. A little leak in the plumbing, and you will end up with a flooded house. Little disagreements left unsettled with your spouse, and you can end up with a troubled, stressful marriage. This is why the Bible tells us to catch those foxes, like those little thieves, before they can destroy our harvest. Like the little fox in the vineyard, we must identify the thief that is stealing from us and trying to ruin our harvest. We need to act on God's words and stop the thief in his tracks. We need to tell that thief, enough already. That is why I asked the question, have you had enough? The word enough needs to become a large part in our daily vocabulary. When the enemy comes, and just as the sun rises in the east and it sets in the west, the enemy will come to rob us of our dignity and steal us of our joy. We need to push back. James 4:7 tells us to resist the devil. He said, submit to God, resist the devil, and he will flee. Church, I urge you to make a decision to believe God and not the enemy. Stand up and tell that thief, I have had enough. Get your hands off my harvest. Get your hands off my family. Get your hands out of my life. I need you to decide and declare right now that you are going to get your freedom right now, no matter what, because you have had enough. Dear brothers and sisters, there can be little question that the disciples who followed Jesus fully trusted that he was indeed the Savior. But after Christ's crucifixion, they struggled with disappointments and disbelief. The disciples had watched his lifeless body as it was taken down from the cross. And now their hope appeared all but lost. How could a dead man possibly save them, let alone Israel? How, church? That morning that Mary, the mother of James, Mary Magdalene, and Salome made their way to the tomb to pay their respects and anoint his body, their lives were changed the moment they looked into the tomb. Church, our lives have been unmistakably, irrevocably changed due to the empty tomb. The tomb was empty, so says Matthew chapter 28, verses 5 and 7. What a wonderful truth for us to cling to no matter what our situation or circumstances. When all seemed lost, Jesus Christ defeated death and he rose from the grave. As he did before, he can lead you and I to triumph in every trial, regardless of how desperate things may appear to be initially. I hope this assurance fills your heart with joy and hope as it does mine. Friend, no matter what you face, the Lord is able to help you through. I would like to ask you, does your hope appear lost today? Have you experienced some trial or discouragement that has left you with heartache or pain? And so then look to the empty tomb. Be encouraged and uplifted as you will find assurance that everything is going to be all right. Your Savior is alive and interceding on your behalf for all of your benefit. Thank you.